Trump is talking about Arnold Palmer in a way that is vulgar.
Yeah.
I'll let you set this up, David.
I don't know how to set this up because Donald Trump was at a rally and had one of his tangents where he's talking about the late, great Arnold Palmer.
The hometown of Arnold Palmer.
Yeah.
Yes. And said...
Arnold Palmer was all man, and I say that in all due respect to women, and I love women. But this is a guy that was all man. His man was strong and tough. And I refuse to say it, but when he took showers with the other pros, they came out of there, they said, oh, my God.
Oh, gosh.
That's unbelievable. I had to say it. We have women that are highly sophisticated here, but they used to look at Arnold as a bad, but he was really something special. And I had to tell you the shower part of it because it's true. What can I tell?
Okay.
I heard that a long time ago.
Hold on a second. If you're running the Trump campaign and you're talking to him ahead of time, he's like, I'm thinking about telling the story about the legend of Arnold Palmer. You would probably tell him, I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, you probably don't need to talk about that. It's his hometown. They probably have already heard that story before.
Jamie, he was swinging clubs in more than one way.
Yeah, I understand. Yes. And then the freakout started. And I got to tell you, I haven't told you this yet, Scott. I told David when you were out of the room. When I first heard him talk about this, the first person I thought of, Scott, was you.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Yes.
Why?
Michael Jordan.
Well, it's because Michael Jordan, you showered with him one time, and you talked about that part of the experience.
Hang on, that sounds weird. I showered with him. I mean, it was after a game.
Yes, he was playing a charity game.
Yeah.
Yes, this was in 1986.
Makes it sound like I was somewhere, on the West End.
Anyway, you spent a good portion of time that day with Jordan, and then it was after the game and showered, and then you told that part of the story.
Yes.
It's also, there are different guys known for that. Milton Berle was one.
Yes.
And whenever you bring him up, you have to say it. Huey Lewis. Same thing. You have to say it. You say it every time.
Well, it's true.
You know what he was known for. Well, yeah, I know, Scott.
That's what I heard. When I heard the Arnold Palmer, I'm like, well, yeah.
So Trump was speaking your language, Scott.
Right? Who didn't know that? And I've been hearing this for years. And I've always said, Michael Jordan, gifted man in many ways. Yes.
So again, would say maybe not necessary to talk about on the campaign trail, but known before, it reminded me of you.
I was talking to our friends in Dallas this morning. They mentioned Arnold Palmer. Have I ever had an Arnold Palmer? I said, well, sure, I've had an Arnold Palmer. My wife and I drink Arnold Palmers all the time. And then he says to me, I bet you never had a large one, though.